$3.50 over here is gonna get $4.50 for just standing and, you know, barely being on the whole time.
Wait, no, Lexi.
We never used the camera once. Paying you the big bucks to do nothing. I get it. I get it. They don't even give you a handle and they're paying you the big bucks.
Jules, we're doing strokes.
You're not good enough for handles, but they still did. Still pay you the big bucks. Yeah, he hasn't used the handle for the last two. 33. I have 23, but they weren't. Earlier I had her, and now they're not doing anything. They're just all standing there. Yeah, do it. Get it done. Get it done, Steve. Versus the Cougars? Who are the Cougars at? Stonington Cougars? I don't know. Killingworth Cougars. Killingworth. The Cougars. Ah, 23 just sniped it right there. Be like, woman, get over here. I have 23. No, you don't need a coach. You can just go out there and play. And I'll do CSL style. They don't know the biz, Ben. They don't know the biz. Or at least this kid doesn't know. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Tim. I'm better. Look at that. Aw. Look at that. There's a backlight on this camera. I kind of want to press it. Negative. Negative. Oh, I was thinking -8, but 80. Oh man. I think you got. I think you. I'm like right at that level too. I might be a negative like 79 or something like that. Maybe a negative 85. Oh, someone's waving. Because they're all like, hey, we remember you. You were here last time. October. That's an obvious one. They still think it's October, but they're a little off by the months here. We're almost in December. It's not about the breast cancer. It's about the prostate cancer. We've changed chromosomes here. We're in the Y's now. They'll be like, I don't know CIAC rules. Just like we couldn't be, like, we had to be 5 feet away from the line. No, you got to be good. You can't be criticizing other teams. No. I totally forget what. Oh no, they're actually. This is a really weird one. It's like 6-4. Oh no, it's 8-4. That's what it was. Or no, 7-4. That's true. You're right. Any team that started on the right has won this series. It's bad luck to be on my side. Just like it's bad luck to have a tripod with no handle. I got to say hi, and she left. I left, and I'm guessing she left. She's like, fuck this. She's like, why are you here?
Wait, are we moving our stuff? Yeah.
That's sweet. Are you going? You going to Ray's Cinema in Manchester? Oh.
Oh, hi, Ron.
What, at Ray's Cinema? Oh yeah. Dude, you should see how much 3D is if you don't see the matinee. Like
And I filled up the
$20.
water.
Yeah, same.
Oh. Sam, I'm putting it in your bag. Where is it?
Me neither. Honestly, it's not that exhilarating. You kind of get, you don't even realize it's in 3D after a while. It doesn't add any effect to me. It doesn't faze me. Even 3D animation movies don't. Yeah.
Oops.
How do you think I make it 3D?
I can't do it. Found my bag.
30 minutes is on the clock, so they're going to be line up any minute now. You're good. Oh, I got to switch my battery right now. There is one charging in the truck right now. I already snagged the other one that was charging. There was 4 batteries. Yeah. I snagged one. Cool. Hear that? The director says we're cool. Except Mr. 450, I think he's beyond cool. He's like a baller.
Hey, what's going on?
They can't talk. They can't talk. It's live stream.
Oh my god.
No talkies.
A lot of children have 200 when Jenna did those. I know.
right.
Back then. A few seconds ago. No, you were off the mark. You were off the mark.
Yeah, my sister was all-state player.
You played?
My sister.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 40th Annual Connecticut Interscholastic Athletic. CIAC sponsors these games.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Joseph F. Cottone Field right here on the campus of Wethersfield High School in Wethersfield, Connecticut. The Class S Field Hockey Championship set to get underway. Six-seeded Haddam-Killingworth taking on Stonington, the sixth seed. So Haddam-Killingworth seeded fourth, and Stonington the sixth seed. Don Boyle, Mike Galtieri alongside for the call of this one as we take a look at the Cougars of Haddam-Killingworth down below, and going to be an interesting matchup on just a glorious autumn afternoon.
It really is, Don. Will said. You know, a beautiful setting in the afternoon here between two good teams, the 4 and 6 seeds in the Class S state tournament. I'm very excited.
Right now, the starting lineup's being introduced down below, and on cue, Stonington, the number 6 seed, will be introduced first. And of course, coming into this tournament, they had to pull off a couple of upsets, and they did that. And they have a couple of players to watch for here today.
That's right, Don. They're led by junior captain Libby Morrison. 20 goals and 13 assists already this season. Unbelievable stat. Second team all-state player, and in your point in this career, only a junior, has a career scoring record at Stonington High School, 53 goals. So she fits right in with their plan to attack, attack.
Stonington coming in with a mark 15-3, 0-1 as you take a look, and once again Stonington the number 6 seed in this tournament. Now for Haddam-Killingworth, they come in as the 4th seed overall, 16-2-1, and certainly to get here, they have players that can perform effectively out on the pitch also.
Marissa Makata really sticks out in terms of Haddam-Killingworth. Get this, Don. She's missed a couple games early in the year. She had mono. She just cleared to play before the semifinal matchup. Did well and is expected to do well today. She's a senior, mid-captain, 11 goals and 11 assists on the year, and coaches really say that she's been influential as a team leader, leading practices and setting the tone for the entire season. She was all-state as both a junior and now this year as a senior. So some interesting matchups on both sides.
It's going to be a fun one right here. The Class S Field Hockey Championship game, the 40th annual competition for the plaque. We'll be back with the first touch to get it all going from Joseph Cottone Field right here on the campus of Wethersfield High School in just a moment on CP TV Sports.
Number 36, official lines are in red. Also, the Wethersfield Field Hockey Boosters has a concession stand just above the southern goal. Also under the red tent is the CIAC merchandise.
Welcome right back here. The Class S Field Hockey Championship games presented by the CIAC right here at Wethersfield High School. Both teams ready to make their appearance on the turf field here at Wethersfield High. They get this one going at Joseph F. Cottone Field. As we settle in, as you can see, the energy in the players down below as they're ready to settle in for this one. What do these two teams, trivia question for you, Michael, to have in common? What do you think it might be?
What do they have in common? They're putting me in the spot here. Class S teams, Bears. I'm not. You got me stumped on. What do you?
All right, how about this? They both beat the top two seeds.
There you go.
Haddam-Killingworth nipped Laurelton Hall, the top seed, 1-0.
The same common opponent.
That's right. And Stonington over Immaculate, 3-0.
And Don, these two teams played each other on October 28th, earlier in the year too. So Haddam-Killingworth won over Stonington 1-0. I talked to Stonington coaches before the game, and they said don't read too much into that one. That was played on grass. Here being the field turf at Wethersfield High School, a lot different service, some more true bounces with this one. So the Stonington coaches, although losing 1-0 early in the year, are very confident going to this game.
All right, this game featuring two prolific goal scorers as we're just about set to get going with the first touch. Haddam-Killingworth will be in possession. They travel from left to right. If you're just tuning in and you love the color of uniforms, Haddam-Killingworth, they're clad in the white tops with the blue numerals. That's navy blue, some gold trim around those numbers, very sharp-looking uniforms. And for Stonington, they have brown and gold uniforms here today as we're just about set to get this one underway. And we are underway with the Class S championship game. Talk about the goaltenders as we settle in for the first moments.
Great goaltenders, really on both sides. Megan Serino, only a freshman for Haddam-Killingworth, had a 1-0 shutout in the semifinals with 11 saves. Really impressive. On the other side, Annie Necessi, a junior, 7 goals all allowed all year long. So keep that in mind. Truly, I expect this to be well defended on both sides, and the goalkeepers to match as well on both sides.
Well, both winning close affairs in the semifinals, shutout victory. So there's that defense coming through immediately. We have a penalty corner upcoming, and it belongs to Haddam-Killingworth. First of the game, let's see how they'll set things up as they play it back. Marskowitz try to do something with it. They try to maneuver it along now to Makata, and they can maintain possession. A shot from a tough angle ricochets off a couple of bodies, and it goes over the back line.
Don, we talked about both these teams having really good defense. Both these teams really well coached. Patsy Carmecchia, her 37th year as the head coach, field hockey, Haddam-Killingworth. 41 years as a teacher at that school, just recently retired as a PA teacher. Loads of experience. On the other side, Jenna Toticchio, 9th year. She played at Stonington as well. So both these teams experienced and ready to go.
Stonington traveling from right to left, defending down to our right-hand side. Haddam-Killingworth to our left. We're in the opening moments of this first half as Slater trying to control it for Stonington and gave up possession. Backing up to play is Courtney nicely, and they play it upfield, but Haddam-Killingworth able to intercept, and it's golfed along to the near side off the stick of Berger. So Colby Berger did a nice job. She's only a sophomore, anticipating the play a moment ago for Haddam-Killingworth. Feeling out process continues. So you got the Cougars. Haddam-Killingworth trying to defend that attack off the wing by Crowley. We get a quick restart along the sideline here. Celeste Courtney to put it in play. She's a junior. You take a look at these lineups. Haddam-Killingworth with a lot of seniors on their team. Just a few sprinkled in on the Stonington side of things. So one team growing and one team using experience, making their way into this championship game, Mike.
And these seniors for Haddam-Killingworth were in this exact same spot 2 years ago. 2 out of 3 years they have now reached the state final. They lost that appearance, but the experience was there.
Ball played downfield. Stonington again will defend effectively.
This is Stonington's first state title appearance since 1991, so 21 years.
Schroyer trying to do something with it through midfield. That was turned back by that Haddam-Killingworth defensive effort again, and we'll get a whistle as Meg O'Leary with a quick touch. They turn it over to Haddam-Killingworth. They'll get the restart here. Let's see how they'll deploy things on the restart. You can self-start it. They're going to try to golf that one down the sideline, and they'll lose it out of play. Over the back line, kind of popped up maybe a little too high for the officials' liking. It's always an interesting call. Sometimes they let play continue on, and others they don't. First 3.5 minutes of play, still scoreless. Kind of that feeling out process you might expect you'd see in a state championship affair like this.
I think you're right, Dad. Watching these two teams warmed up, you could sense the nervous energy in really both camps. And, balls were kind of, it was very quiet, very, teams kind of just soaking in the atmosphere. But once that gets through the first 5-10 minutes, you'll see these teams get ready, get going, all full cylinders.
Haddam-Killingworth, a nice win in round one over Waterford 3-0, and then they down Stafford by the score of 2-0. Of course, in the semifinals, knocking out the number 1 seed Laurelton Hall 1-0. And on the flip side for Stonington, 3-0 win over Chippewa Valley. Then they beat Granby 2-1, and Immaculate to the tune of 3-0. As we'll get another corner upcoming here for Haddam-Killingworth. Will be their second of the game as they continue to apply some pressure. And they move it out to Makata, and that shot towards goal. We get a whistle on the shot. It would not have counted. It was kicked away, however.
Don, you mentioned that semifinals game for Haddam-Killingworth against Laurelton Hall. They only had one shot on goal. Haddam-Killingworth did, and that was the goal.
Museski is sorry getting ready. She had to be. There was a shot towards goal. She stopped it, and the rebound will trickle wide. Hauser had a chance on the rebound to perhaps propel it towards goal. Good look at Peterson down below for Stonington.
And Sereno, the goalkeeper, had 11 saves in that semifinal. So truly a victory they escaped in a lot of ways.
Haddam-Killingworth with the early foray or two down the field. Anderson trying to make a maneuver. Got some help along the far side, but Nudie trying to work with it. And they get another chance to set up. That's a self-start right there. Ball traveling forward off the stick of Makowitz. And we'll get a stoppage and play another restart. Makowitz tried to propel that through a maze of players. Haddam-Killingworth showing the aggression now in the Class M championship, Mike, and in the Class L. The team that was the aggressor offensively were the winners on the scoreboard.
And talking to these two coaches, you got the impression that Stonington, Don, wanted to be more aggressive than Haddam-Killingworth. Coaches for Haddam-Killingworth stressed, playing their game both soundly offensively. Stonington coaches were just saying, let's attack, attack, attack. But, interestingly, early on here, Haddam-Killingworth's had the edge.
That ball played up in the air, knocked down with a stick. That will stop play. Another restart. Haddam-Killingworth just outside the circle on the left. They've had a couple of penalty corners already. No positive result. Just some pressure off those tries. They'll play it back out. There's a long off-balance drive towards goal that was easily defended by Stonington, and they move it upfield. Waiting for it is Molly Crowley. Now she'll play it back for the restart as Slater will start it. That's Cleo Slater. Whacked it through the middle of the field. Haddam-Killingworth aggressive to it again. They play it off the right to Hauser. Hauser moves it to the sideline, tried to work it up to a teammate. Look at that, aggressively to it is Makata. That's why she's so good. She has a nose for the ball. There's a centering feed. It's deflected off bodies. Quick shot towards goal. Save made, but the ball was dangerously played, and we get a whistle as that was Jennifer Venuti with an opportunity.
Venuti, you're right. That's probably the best opportunity we've seen thus far. A clean look at the goal. Good kick save there as well by Maneseski.
So they get another corner out of this. They play it back in the middle. Back out to the left. The shot shoveled towards goal. Rebound try deflected. Another shot. That's into a maze of players. Another shot. Save is made. And a defender for Stonington along the back line. Able to knock it free. That was Amanda Roy, I do believe. We'll have to wait and see. But that was a nice play. Was Roy.
Yes, it was. And, covering on the back weak side of the goal net. Did a good job, and she really saved the day early on here for Stonington. Stonington, give them credit. Bend but don't break tight defensive attitude early on here.
Absolutely. Able to pay the price, block some shots, help their goalkeeper. Brzezinski has been under pressure here in the early going as Haddam-Killingworth with the attack. They've had now, 4 corner opportunities. Stonington has not moved that ball through midfield in a few minutes.
I was just thinking the same thing, Don. We haven't strained our neck to the left side at all.
Now they will travel through the middle. That's Slater played it up ahead and is tipped deeper by Morrison. But back on it defensively is Washkowitz. Washkowitz will start play. That was a heavy ball she sent upfield. Courtney tried to settle it down. This is Sheehan playing it out to the left. Ball out of play on the far side, back to Stonington.
And those heavy balls hit hard, especially this cold weather, does not feel good.
I can
Keep
imagine.
In mind. Yeah, I had a little, in warm-ups, had a little hit against the shin, a loose ball. So
you're down there playing, huh? Warming up?
Still, I'm sure I'll feel it tomorrow morning.
You have to wear the shin guards next time you're down on the field. Just underway here in the first half. Scoreless between Haddam-Killingworth and Stonington. Nice to be with you all. If you're just tuning in, Stonington traveling from right to left on the brown tops with the gold skirts. Haddam-Killingworth in their sharp-looking uniforms. Likewise, in white, blue, a little bit of gold trim. That ball was batted out of midair. It's going to be a corner kick, a penalty corner, I should say, upcoming here for this Stonington team. That ball is whacked out of midair, and the first opportunity to set a play here.
Really good opportunity for Crowley as she will set it up, looking to center it.
Crowley picking her mark, will play it back in the middle, controlled there by Morrison, and got a pass along for the quick shot by Slater. That was blocked. Good defensive play. Once again, as hit high perhaps, dangerous play, and a long feed through the middle on that transitional work by Haddam-Killingworth, but good recovery by Stonington to get back as Shane the control and will have to give up possession.
I liked how Serena, goalkeeper Haddam-Killingworth, extended out and cut off the angle there on the last stop. She did a good job in that save. But then
a score off the right side. Wow, Serena would come out of the goal and Stearns whacked it home, but they may call this one off. Let's wait and see. Yeah, they're going to call it off. I think Serena had recognized there was going to be a whistle. Wow.
Yeah, I think you're right, Dad. Just as I was saying, how she go out into the box, she gets caught. But you're right. I think they realized what was going to be happening. But, that was a little too close for comfort if you're Haddam-Killingworth.
Absolutely. I didn't hear the whistle up here.
Neither did I.
She was wandering the other way, but, she made no real attempt to get back and try to block it, so she knew what was going on down there.
It was like in slow motion.
Absolutely. Kind of woke us up. Slater golfs one upfield. That's a nice possession, good pass, and trying to weave through his Stearns off the right. Stearns had that almost goal a moment ago. Another penalty corner upcoming. Stearns is able to create some difficulties there. They're not going to get the corner. That was a restart out top of the circle. Now the ball played out of bounds on the far side and Haddam-Killingworth to control.
So we've seen the last couple minutes Stonington more aggressive on their side and getting some better looks. It's balanced out a little bit.
Yeah, they kind of woke up there offensively, creating the attack off the left. Venuti. Jennifer Venuti had her pocket pick. And so Larry playing it up the sideline. Battle for it on the far side. Larry trying to aggressively play it. Moved it along to Stearns. Stearns lost it to the back line. And it's quickly cleared by Haddam-Killingworth, but they couldn't get it out of their defensive half. They stick with it here, and we'll get the foul called against on the obstruction against Haddam-Killingworth. Ball to the near side becomes a chase for it. Tiana Field for Haddam-Killingworth trying to maintain possession, and she will for her team. Looks like they like to start the play with the Washkowitz here. She'll start it along the sideline. Substitutions being made. LaFrance Boyce stepping into the lineup. That's Tina LaFrance Boyce for Stonington. Leo Slater, good move. Nice pass up ahead. They sweep a shot to the front of the goal, and a stretching save, a rebound try, and that's going to be blocked away as Stearns was looking for the rebound try. Serena with that stretching stop just a moment ago.
Give credit to Slater. She found the open Stonington play on the near side, but you're right. Serena, nice play, stretching out. But they're using her kick save there, the leg.
Ball to the far side. LaFrance Boyce will leave it there for her teammate, and the restart on the far side by O'Leary. Played it along. Stonington trying to work those edges right now. Boy, they had to work hard defensively beginning of this game. Now all of a sudden they're putting all the pressure on in the Haddam-Killingworth end of the field.
You're right, Don. A total 180.
Here's a shot deflected, kicked over the back line. Serena would come out of the goal, and her teammate actually kicked it over the back line.
You know, and I'm not surprised both these defenses are showing pretty well. Keep in mind, they played a 1-0 game, Haddam-Killingworth winning back in late October.
That was an inadvertent kick. That's why no penalty corner, just that soft start on the side. When they turn it over, does Stonington to Haddam-Killingworth. Down under 16 minutes remaining on the official game clock. Ball comes to the near side. Hauser trying to get to it. Ball became quite elusive. She hustled after it. Peterson puts it in play for Stonington.
Both these teams talking pregame how much they love this facility. Say it really was a true test. The conditions were immaculate on the field.
Yeah, really a perfect day for this championship game. Pleasant temperatures, expected to reach about 52 degrees, not much wind at all. I was here very early this morning in preparation for today's matchups, and there was frost on the field at that time. I mean, it looked like a chilly place. It was cold, but it's warmed up nicely. All played upfield. O'Leary, who's very active for Stonington. Very shifty player, able to play it to the far side. LaFrance Boyce trying to battle after it for Stonington. She's been assertive since she's come into the game.
She really has been, Don. You're right. Aggressive play and a good boost off the bench.
They'll send that long and over the back line. Scoreless first half thus far. Stonington and Haddam-Killingworth playing for that state championship trophy.
And you see Serena there. Quite impressive. I can only imagine her nerves as a freshman coming in here.
She's been terrific.
Finals. You're right, though. She has done very well under pressure in the whole state tournament.
Hauser lays it off on the right. Moncada played it up head. This is Anderson. Anderson had her pocket pick. She was thinking right there, I got an opportunity to drive one towards goal, and the ball was never there. It was broken up.
Mando Roy with the breakup.
And we get a whistle. We'll get a restart. Boy, that was a big play by Roy, wasn't it?
You know, just a total momentum stopper.
Anderson looked like she might have a shooting lane developing, and Roy with a very good defensive play. Here's a restart again. Makowitz, they move it up. Haddam-Killingworth trying to counterattack now after putting up with a big opportunity time and time again by Stonington. They get a restart here with Sheehan. Sheehan brings it off the right. Tried to put that to the front of the goal. It was intercepted by Celeste Courtney. Field had a touch on it for Haddam-Killingworth. Now the ball played loosely through midfield. Haddam-Killingworth trying to rush it upfield as Berger kind of fanned on that chance to play it forward. Seen some good individual battles down below. Got a good one right now going on. That's Berger battling. Slater will win the ball for Stonington. It's tipped up ahead. They may have numbers if they continue on this rush. This is Stearns. She's already had a scoring chance. She has been very feisty up that right flank, and there she goes. She's able to create another corner opportunity for Stonington here. Good look down below at Stephanie Stearns.
Stearns, a senior, has had a very good postseason. 6 goals, 2 assists on the year.
She was a bit out of breath, working hard today. Crowley to put it in play. Onto the stick of Slater. Slater attacked immediately on the defense by Field, but stayed with it. Back in that circle, and there is out another corner as you had cross sticks. inside that scoring area. Libby Morrison shielding the eyes from the sunlight. Starting to see some shadows cast across the field. That sun dips to the west quickly during late autumn, doesn't it?
It really does, Don. You're right.
Set up for Slater. That was poked away. Some aggressive play, and they allow it to continue on. His field just ran right through a competitor. They're letting them play a little bit. Sheehan off the right. Tried to play it through a maze of feet. Kick to the sideline. It'll be another restart here for Haddam-Killingworth. Been a fun first half, still scoreless.
It really has been back and forth. The first half of the first half, Haddam-Killingworth really was in control, and it's turned. Stonington has been in control in the last couple minutes.
I think Cottone ran out of a little patience right there, just driving that ball over the end line.
Keep in mind, we talked about her earlier, she still has mono. She had clearance from a doctor to play. Of course, the big concern there is of your spleen. You don't want to rupture it, as it's enlarged with the mono. So, but she's been cleared to play. She played in the semifinal game.
I like that position like tuck.
I have some experience.
You had mono,
I had
huh?
mono, yes, in college. So, not enjoyable. But the thing is with it is, you know, it affects different people, different stages. So you might have a mild case.
Cleo Slater start play. Bangs it forward. Could hear the whack against stick and ball right there. Ball to the far side. I think when you hear that whacking sound, you really understand how violent this game can be. I mean, that ball very, very hard, as you mentioned, and that I don't know if they use wood sticks or fiberglass sticks or graphite sticks today. I know in the world of ice hockey, the sticks have changed dramatically since my day. We don't want to talk about that. We used to have to make our own sticks out of trees.
And then walk 3 miles to the rink, right?
That's right.
In the snow.
Without any shoes. Haddam-Killingworth trying to attack. And again, Amanda Roy there to break it up. Boy, she has been a mainstay along that back line defensively. She's been terrific. Haddam-Killingworth now applying some moderate pressure, you might say. Slowing down that Stonington attack just a tad as we're under 10 minutes remaining here in the first half, still scoreless. Slater, long clear attempt. Slater's going to give it another try. Second effort, third effort, still can't get it over the mid-stripe. Courtney trying to, Slater trying to. Look like me on a tee right there. Off the left. Makowitz able to tame things down a little bit. And a chance off the left now for Anderson. Anderson, one of the taller girls in the game. Plays it, centers it nicely. Quick shot just wide of the far post. An opportunity for Sheehan right there as she was set up brilliantly.
She set up beautifully, had a good look, nothing there. It was a wide open net, just a little bit outside. But that 6 inches near the center, it's in back of the net.
Good combination of passing right there by Haddam-Killingworth as the Cougars apply their brand of pressure.
We have the Cougars versus the Bears. Haddam-Killingworth and Stonington.
They're playing that way. They're clawing at each other right now.
Yes, they are. Back and forth.
8:32 remaining or so. Little delay as they restart things here. Put that ball precisely in spot for Samantha Makowitz. Slater. Obstruction against Sheehan. Long feed to the middle. Stonington likes to use that long ball once in a while there, Mike, to try to spring those speedy forwards they have.
You know, it's like hockey. It reminds me of hockey. Like you change the lines, clear it out. Of course, you're not changing the lines here, but you're right. Get it out, set up your new attack, and go from there.
Jordan Millardo stepping into the game for Haddam-Killingworth behind the play. Speaking of line changes.
And, you know, within a state final, 0-0, every possession, every hit on the ball is so vital. You know, you can't take anything for granted here, especially 0-0.
Hey, these two teams tenacious going after each other here. Larry with the start. Finds a stick of LaFrance Boyce. Moved it up and swept towards goal. Another stop by Serino. She came way out to make the save. That was off of Morrison's try. Morrison was looking for that rebound, but Serino again stretch it out. That flexibility, the ability to cut down the angle, proves effective.
Yeah, she's been doing that consistently now throughout. I wonder one time if she might get caught, but so far she's been good. Coming out in the box and cutting it off. As long as her defenders back her up behind her, she should be okay.
This is quite a battle brewing right now. Both teams with their chances time and time again. Probably evened out a little bit when you talk about chances.
I really think so as well, Don.
Although Serino has probably made the more difficult saves.
Yep, no question. Haddam-Killingworth has had their share as well. Some looks.
And he knew Zeski is the goalkeeper down to our right for the Bears of Stonington. Quick start off the right side by LaFrance Boyce. Ball is bobbled out of play on the far side.
This is shaping up how I thought it would be, though. Before the game, close, low scoring, back and forth. And the defenses for both teams are holding pat.
Well, Larry to start play. Try to propel it forward. Put it onto the stick of Stearns and try to weave a bit with it. Not much brewing there. And another restart on the far side. Played up ahead. Well defended by the Cougars of Haddam-Killingworth. And here they come. They at least alleviate some pressure that was put forth by Stonington. Another restart at midfield. Still scoreless here in the first half. Class S Championship Field Hockey presented by the CIAC. Right here on CPTV Sports.
What a busy time it is for the CIAC. Volleyball finishing up, the football right in the closing stages, field hockey, basketball gearing up.
Still have soccer championships ahead.
Real busy time. At the collegiate level, too, same thing. You're starting to see those basketball games going, football.
This is played up ahead now. Sheehan put it into the circle, and it will glide wide of the goal. It was protected there by Nuzeski, and she watched it harmlessly roll on by. She's a much bigger goalkeeper than Serino. I'd like to put them side by side and make that comparison for you. She takes up a little more room. Haddam-Killingworth trying to maneuver. They do. They move it up ahead to Sheehan. Sheehan tried to propel it towards goal. That was blocked down. Well, they're really starting to push forward. Makowitz off the right. Gets a return feed. Stays with it. Played it with the backside of the stick, it looked like, and they turn it back to Stonington. Could only use a flat side of that field hockey stick. I have a field hockey stick hanging on the wall in my garage.
You use it a lot?
No, there's a trophy. This is Libby Morrison. Had a scoring chance a few moments ago to Molly Crowley. Crowley trying to turn inside Field, and Field took an angle on her. And I think we're going to see a substitution here. Actually, Field may get a card. Yeah, she will. She'll get a green card for that defensive maneuver.
Okay. So a warning.
And she kind of cut inside the ball handler there, maybe too aggressively. Slater to start play along the near left flank here for Stonington. Let's see how they set this up. That's a self-start. Slater trying to travel through. Met too much resistance.
Far side, good look there from Killingworth. Has plenty of space.
That's Venuti. Venuti trying to maneuver. Made a nice shift on LaFrance Boyce. LaFrance Boyce able to recover and get back quickly. Been very impressed with the footwork of the players on both these teams and their ability to recover.
You're right, Don. That falls in the bend but don't break category. Both these teams, you know, if they make mistakes, they don't make two mistakes in a row. Yeah, they quickly recover and don't allow many looks.
Roy, so effective back there for Stonington. Breaks that rush up again. Moves it out right. Franz Boyce played it ahead.
And there's a reason why these teams in the state finals. They're well coached and they don't hurt themselves. You're going to have to beat them, both these teams, in order to get the victory.
Yeah, very disciplined with their approach out there. They stick to the strategy, the game plan. Obviously, they buy into the coaching systems.
Coach Mercier at Haddam-Killingworth, 37 years, the head coach. Can you believe that?
I would listen to somebody with 37 years of experience.
Yes. In one school, too.
Makowitz could not travel forward. Franz Boyce tried to clear, kind of misfired a little bit. Pressure still. Oh, look out, that ball found its way through. A kick save is made by Nuziski. Boy, she had to be alert because that ball was elusive and surprisingly found its way through a maze of players. That came from out of nowhere.
Really good look, you're right. Had a better opportunity, though. Made contact with the stick.
Makowitz with a drive towards goal, block. Slater, who's been all over the field, plays it up. Morrison up ahead to Stearns. Oh, boy, she was played aggressively right there. That was a terrific defensive play by Taylor Berger. She was fearless on that breakup. Ball played out top. Opportunity overrun by Anderson. Anderson stays with it. The shot, score! Anderson puts it home, and Haddam-Killingworth has a 1-0 lead. We'll have to see if it was redirected, but Kylie Anderson propelled it towards goal.
What a look. Great look, and from the point, just nail it right through the back of the neck. Anderson, too, has been battling a
another look at that one.
Pull, and shows no signs of that right there as we take a look at the replay. Right from the point. Left back far corner. Good job, good goal. And she's fired up. Don, I love that reaction. Hands up in the air.
Tell you what, Federal was right on the doorstep, and it looked like it may have deflected off her stick. I don't know. We'll await the official word. But Anderson, that was great effort by Anderson as she stuck with it. She had problems with the first. Now we get a clean breakaway try by Crowley, and she overran it. So the play continues on. Crowley had a chance just a moment ago. Now Courtney plays it upfield. This is field. Here comes the announcement on the goal. Kylie Anderson credited with the goal at 38-26 to make it 1-0 Haddam-Killingworth. Molly Crowley, a moment ago, thought she had a terrific opportunity, just couldn't maintain possession, and back comes Sheehan again. Plays it up through the middle of the field. Knocked away by Roy to the far side. Down to the final 25 seconds.
What a competitive, fun half this has been to watch.
Haddam-Killingworth with the lead, 1-0. Kylie Anderson with the goal.
Coaches were warning me before the game that she has a hamstring pull and to watch out for her. She might not be 100%, but a clutch goal.
Down to the final seconds, and that's just about going to do it in the first half. Kylie Anderson at 38-26 has given the number 4 seed Haddam-Killingworth Cougars the lead over Stonington, 1-0. We'll step aside. We'll be back with the second half in just a few moments right here on CPTV Sports.
class games. Hey, can you guys hear me downstairs? Anyone on down there?
Of course he would. 'Cause this isn't normal.
back here at Joseph F. Cottone Field, the home of the Eagles. And Wethersfield High School, the outstanding host for this Class S Field Hockey Championship game. We're just about set for the second half. It is Haddam-Killingworth leading Stonington by the score of 1-0. Kylie Anderson scoring late in the first half at 38-26. Just a tenacious effort with a second effort goal, able to put one home for the 1-0 lead, Mike. And Stonington off with a quick start here to start the second half.
And I tell you, Don, it was a very enjoyable first half to watch, back and forth, and Haddam-Killingworth with the goal right at the end there. You're well, but don't count this Stonington team out. Very aggressive and just one goal down.
Story of the game might be Megan Serino. She's made a couple of stretching saves with the legs and feet and cutting down angles and alike. Annie Seski also has been very strong in goal for Stonington, beaten just one time.
Keep in mind, Serino coming off 11 saves in that semifinal affair against Laurelton Hall, a 1-0 victory. So we're right at that point right now.
Laurelton Hall, a team that made it to the championship game a year ago and trying to get back to the dance once again. And the apple cart upset by Haddam-Killingworth. All on the near side now to play. Stonington aggressive here in the beginning as the Bears trying to get back into things. Troyer trying to make a maneuver off this right. We'll get a restart. She'll give way to Slater. Slater been all over the field. Tried to weave through two defenders. Had it poked away. Quickly moved upfield. That was Venuti who made that nice defensive play just a moment ago for Haddam-Killingworth. Turned over by Slater. Is Slater all over the field, or is it just me?
You're right. You do call her name a lot. You see everywhere. You know, that's the mark of a good player. They have a knack for getting around the ball and making impactful plays.
Hultgren protecting the ball along the sideline for Stonington. We'll get a quick restart. That's a self-start there by the Cougars of Haddam-Killingworth. They have the 1-0 lead. There's Cleo Slater again breaking the play up. She's in the offensive half. She's in the defensive half. She's from sideline to sideline. She has been all over the field. Good look at her down below. She has been amazing as a senior, playing her heart out today for the Bears.
All-state this year.
You can see why. Courtney trying to be progressive, moving it upfield. Met resistance as Marissa Makata did a nice job on her. Makata trying to weave through, plays it up ahead. Ball free in the circle, long reach by Anderson trying to get to it, the goal scorer here, and she cross sticks and they turn it back over to Stonington. She has used that physical presence as Kylie Anderson to her advantage today and has the lone goal. Stephanie Stearns trying to attack. That's turned back. Nice play by Morrison. Morrison had her pocket pick. Moskowitz did a nice job on her. Crowley trying the left side. Look at that support defense by Haddam-Killingworth, trying to preserve the 1-0 lead. I think you teach that in practice. You work on that.
Yeah, it's stuff you work on in August. You're right, Don.
Slater again trying to weave into a shooting position. That was turned back. Stonington able to keep the pressure on as they forward check it. Serino came way out again to kick it out of play.
How about that? Like she was kicking a soccer ball. Just get out of the box.
Leads to a corner upcoming. Stonington trying to set the play off the far side with Molly Crowley, the sophomore.
And their fans are really trying to get Stonington going here on the near side.
Crowley trying to pick her spot. They'll play it back. Looked like a little confusion as Slater and Morrison both in the vicinity, but the shot towards goal going to be blocked away. Serino came out and she had some help behind her. Once again, Waskowitz rather, making the play behind her.
I tell you, Don, we've seen her do that a couple of times. Saves the backside.
Good look at Samantha. Down below, Waskowitz.
All-state player as a senior for Haddam-Killingworth. Once again, she's showing why, too. just great awareness. You know, you can't teach that. Those are the intangibles you cannot teach.
She'll pass it crossfield. It's going to skip to the far sideline. Peterson trying to tame it down for the Bears of Stonington. Battle on that far side now. Courtney trying to play it through Makata. Makata was knocked down, but the foul against Haddam-Killingworth. Stonington trailing by 1. Playing with some urgency. That ball hit a foot. Officials saw it right there. Stephanie Stearns tried to turn away from that, but clicked it with a foot. That's Field. Received the yellow card back, green card back in the first half. Will play it up the sideline. And it's out of play, and it's back to Haddam-Killingworth. Stonington, the more physical team here in the second half.
And I think that's out of desperation, down 1-0. The last half of the season.
Slater played it through.
So let's keep in mind, too, it's not 2-3-0. Still very much a ball game, so you don't have to be too desperate now. It's over 24 minutes to play.
Tell you, the officials have done a nice job here today.
They really have been done. Haven't really been a focus at all. That means they're doing a good job.
Berger plays it upfield. On the attack, Venuti. Jennifer Venuti in the middle of the field. Had her pocket picked by Roy. Boy, has she made some spectacular plays. Really has a nose for the ball.
You're right. Called her name numerous times on the defensive side.
Another restart for Stonington. It's been a struggle for Haddam-Killingworth to move that ball upfield to create an attack as the Bears continue to look for the equalizer.
And you know what we're seeing now? Roy on Stonington, Waskowitz, Haddam-Killingworth, both seniors. And this is the time now for seniors to pick it up. State finals is your last game no matter what. The time is now.
Slater with the start. Try to feed it through. Getting some help now from Morrison. Chases it down, played it up ahead. Found the stick of Stearns. Stearns off the wing. Being harassed by Berger. Nice job by Berger. Take her off her path there. We'll get a restart with Slater, however. Slater on the self-carry. Into that circle, it's back out. And it's awarded back to Haddam-Killingworth. That's Meg O'Leary for Stonington. A brief view. Ball hit a foot. Sheehan. She's had some nice moments today. Slater gets a little elevation on those drives, doesn't she?
She does. You're right. And with the true bounces, this being the field turf, it can be easier to follow. You know, grass, you never know which way, coming off a bounce, the roll, the slope, it could bounce. It makes it a lot more difficult.
We're going to get a timeout on the field here at Joseph F. Cottone Field on the campus of Wethersfield High School. Your score in the second half, Haddam-Killingworth leading Stonington by the score of 1-0. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more coverage of the Class S Field Hockey Championship right here on CPTV Sports. There. Sure. All right, welcome right back here to Wethersfield High School. Eyewitness News always on at WFSB.com at your desktop or on the go. Channel 3 is delivering local news when and where you want it. Eyewitness News is on your side. We're on the side of Eyewitness News, too. They do a terrific job, and tune in and catch all the highlights tonight. So both teams coming back onto the field after the timeout. Haddam-Killingworth trying to preserve the 1-0 lead. Stonington trying to interrupt Haddam-Killingworth's celebration. 21:53 from now.
Good timeout there called. Breaks up a little bit. You've been a couple minutes into this second half, and now you got a chance to evaluate and push for the final stretch.
Time ticking down. It will be the Cougar to put it in play on the far side, and Washkowitz, who has been so terrific along that back line for Haddam-Killingworth, played it up through midfield. Ball deflected around. Look at that aggressive play of Stonington as Schroyer tried to make a move forward. Another restart. Had a lot of those here in the second half. Haddam-Killingworth trying to play very tight to the competition. Move to the middle, Slater. Slater plays it upfield. Taken by the tricky Stearns to the front of the goal, and it's up the goal post. And look at that scramble. Players all over the place looking for it. That shot clicked off the goal post against Serino coming out. She is a gambler in goal, boy, I'll tell you.
And give credit, though, Don, to Tiana Field on her stomach, sprawled out by the post on the far side to back up for Serino.
Here's the corner. Crowley to take it. They play it. Ups along to Morrison and over her stick, and then over her teammate's Peterson's stick, and that alleviates any pressure. Taken by Kylie Anderson, the goal scorer here in the first half to give Haddam-Killingworth the lead. She'll golf it, drives it downfield and over the back line. It's almost like by design, this Haddam-Killingworth team with Serino coming out aggressively and teammates slipping in behind the supporter along the goal mouth. We've seen that time and time again.
If it is by design, it's it's a stressful design, but it might be.
It's working right now.
Working, yeah. But I don't know. It's risky, no doubt about it.
Taylor Berger to set the ball down and put it in play. Haddam-Killingworth would love the insurance goal, and they get a pristine opportunity right here. They play it up ahead. It finds a mark off the wing. The centering pass is deflected away and then popped up off the side of the goal as they try to attack quickly as Venuti with a couple of chances. Jennifer Venuti, a senior, forward midfielder type. Schroyer on a good run. Tried to play that up. Knocked right back by Berger. Good battle to the sideline here as that ball played over the sideline. Haddam-Killingworth all of a sudden finding their offensive form.
Has to be such a relief back there with the play by Field. They have a new sense of urgency. Say, hey, we got out of that. No goals scored. Coming right back strong the other way.
Off the wing. Anderson trying to fight through. And we'll get a corner out of it. She was ready to unleash the shot, was Kylie Anderson, and they crossed her stick, and here's a set opportunity. Shane will set it up. Good look at her down below. Allison is a junior, and she's ready. Defenders all inside the cage. Little soft touch out. They let it glide to Washkowitz, and a shot, score. They're going to wave it off. It was too high. That's going to be no goal. Officials called that immediately. Makowitz, I believe the one that golfed it towards goal there. Makowitz on it now. Well, the officials are right on it there, Mike.
They were. They had a good look, so you're right. There's no hesitation in that call. The fans here don't agree with it for the Haddam-Killingworth side, but there seemed not to be much argument from the players.
No, not at all. Cleo Slater will give way. One of the backers coming on up, one of the defenders. That's O'Leary to the near side.
And the shadows continue to become more and more evident here on the field, the sun setting.
Down under 18 minutes left. Schroyer tried to center it. Stearns deflected it. Now it's played back to the sideline. It will roll out of play. Another soft restart on the near side here.
It's going to be more issue on the Stonington side. The defense is facing the sun more so than Haddam-Killingworth on the right side.
O'Leary chipping at that ball a couple of times, turns it over. Might put a divot down on the turf with a couple of those whacks. That's a dangerous pass in your defensive half, throwing it through the middle like that. But the very talented Marissa Moncada able to play it through midfield effectively. Ball out of play near side. Haddam-Killingworth. The Cougars will put it in play along the sideline here. Samantha Makowitz will give way. Coming on up is Taylor Berger. Great intercept along the side by Schroyer. Schroyer to control it. Try to hurry that pass upfield. Stays with it. And she was well defended, but tied up in a knot by Colby Berger. Colby with good size out there. That pass was just out of her reach. We had a little body check going on. Here's a break around the defense and a chance by Morrison. The save is made by Serino. Loose ball, and we get the whistle just as Stearns was ready to propel it towards goal. How do you like that?
You know, if you're Serino, another great play coming out of the net. You really did cut off the angle there, Don. She's doing a good job. She's fired up. She was slapping five of her teammates. Just got enough pace there to stop the ball and keep the momentum going the other way.
Megan Serino, the freshman goalkeeper, most certainly the story of the game today with some help from her friends. It's been amazing to watch.
Freshman, too, the key word. Truly amazing.
Libby Morrison thought she had one, and somehow Serino stuffed her, and then Stearns had that rebound. The infraction was called on the turnover to Haddam-Killingworth a moment ago.
We were talking about how there's a lot of seniors in Haddam-Killingworth, but as long as Serino's there in the net, I like their chances in a couple of years, the next couple of years, excuse me. Haddam-Killingworth.
Moskowitz will belt it upfield. Stonington continues to apply pressure.
That might keep Coach Carmencia around a little longer in her 37th year right now. She might stick around for a couple more years with Serino in net.
Now the Cougars with a chance. Good look at Kylie Anderson, the goal scorer, back at 38-26 of the first half, setting up. Down in the circle. Cougars trying to start it on the far side. That's Crowley on the breakup. Ball out of play again. Well, Stonington starting to run out of time. You know, but the way they're applying pressure, Micah, they're going to have opportunities here.
That's right,
They're
Don.
going to come.
That's right, Don. It only takes one, too. It's important for them, though, to keep it to a one-goal game and then attack on offense. But you're right, very much a game.
Moncada fanned on it. Made a nifty move to wiggle between two defenders. Stepping up, Makowitz. And they call a possession change here. Leo Slater to start the play. Slater, good pass Stearns, trying to chase that ball down. First one to it is Colby Berger. Gave way, Morrison attacking now. Morrison on a little give and go, breaks in. Morrison trying to get the shot off, stays with it, fanned on it, and then tumbles down. She had a couple of tries at it.
Morrison, 20 goals, 13 assists. Would love to have 21 right there. Good effort, though. You can't falter there. Just had a tough time getting the stick on it.
Boy, she had a couple of chances. I'll tell you what, that aggressive play of Serino might have intimidated her a little bit, expecting, you know, Serino to come out and play her tough, and she settled back a little bit in her goal.
The mind game's done, yeah.
Maybe forcing Morrison to try to shoot that before she really wanted to. So, across the field they play it. Federal trying to stay with it through midfield. Legal touch on the play, maybe obstruction to call against Stonington. Haddam-Killingworth trying to protect this 1-0 lead. Stonington's going to get another chance here. The Bears have it back in their possession. Watch out for Slater. She'll start play here. All played loosely through midfield and all the way down and out of play on the far side. Well, Tiana Field has come up with a big save along with Serino here in the second half.
That's right. Got to give credit to Field as well.
Got Slater trying to attack. She'll get a chance to restart. Quickly played it up. Tipped by Stearns. As Serino came out. Stearns stays with it. Side of the goal. Serino got back and makes a save and knocks it over the back line. Wow. Megan Serino continues to be all over the goal mouth.
And you're seeing bodies going everywhere down the box. Let's see what we have here. As it looks like a player is down.
Yeah, an injured player for Haddam-Killingworth. In that melee, that scramble out in front of the goal mouth there, and hopefully she'll be okay. But what a performance by Megan Serino here today. She has been outstanding as they continue to work on the injured player down below. So with the injury timeout, gives us a chance to step aside for just a moment. We do remind you, Haddam-Killingworth leading Stonington 1-0 here in the second half of the Class S Field Hockey Championships, presented by the CIAC. Good look at Taylor Berger as she makes her way to the sideline. She didn't want to come out. Looks like she may have taken a stick up in the face area there as she was down for a few moments. And she was shaking her head, leave me in, leave me in. But with the stoppage in play as a result of the injury, she will come out of the lineup. And she looks like she'll be back in pretty soon, Mike, as she makes her way and gets a nice hand from the crowd in attendance.
I think so. She looks to be okay. It's good that she's walking off on her own power. That cold weather can't help, though. That's got to hurt. Any stick to skin. Looks like you're right down right in the head area of the neck. She's being looked at.
Certainly, they'll look for any signs of concussion. That is the one of the first tests that they will do on the sideline. Anytime you're injured up in that head area.
She is a senior, too, so she wants to get right back into it at the state final. No question.
We'll get a restart in a moment here. Slater to start it along the right flank. There's a circle of players all around Slater. What will Slater do? She can propel it hard. She can strike it very, very hard. Drive it towards goal. What will she do? What's the intention? What would you do, Mike?
I would see right at goal. Center it right there. Put pressure on Serino.
Yeah, Serino shielding the sun with her big waffle. Slater might be taking notice of that. A little delay before they start play. A lot of strategy now in the positioning of the players. Slater on a self-start. Got it to Stearns. They try to move it to Morrison. It was deflected away, and it's turned back over to Haddam-Killingworth. That was well defended.
And if you're Haddam-Killingworth now, because we're approaching 10 minutes and under, time is your friend. So you want to start thinking to clear out and let it play, Don.
Going to get a penalty corner out of this. So,
but you got to defend this too, yeah.
Absolutely. Didn't notice that. Well, here we go on the start. They play it off the left side, trying to force it through as LaFrance Boyce. Boyce trying to stay with it. And she's guilty of the knockdown. Moskowitz trying to clear, could not. Stonington has done a terrific job here in the second half, playing with urgency and keeping the pressure on in that offensive half of the field. Unfortunately for the Bears, no result. Is coming back into the ball game is Taylor Berger.
Quick 1 minute break. She had the advantage of it being a long pause before started to play, allowing her to recover, and she's right back in there. Good to see.
Still feeling the effects, however, down there a little bit. But she'll be fine to play. Colby Berger, good feed up ahead. Stonington swarming the ball carrier now. Little collision. Slater guilty of the infraction. Haddam-Killingworth able to attack now off the right side. Played upfield by Hauser. Hauser trying to stay with it. They'll get a restart just outside the circle off the right. Let's see what they can do. Morrison reaching for that ball. It's slapped to the far side off the stick of Makata. Makata's going to restart play on the far side.
Makata's been a little quiet too early on. Coming in with 11 goals, 11 assists. Presence, but
Slater knocks it down. Ball comes out top of the circle. Federal try to put a touch to it, taken back the other way by Schroyer. Played it upfield. Stearns tried to poke at it. Slater trying to get to it. Taken away by Sheehan. Sheehan, knockdown play continues on. Look at that step up by Federal. Federal off the left wing. Federal has a chance to move it to her teammate. There's a centering feed by Babbitt into the game, and that's deflected wide.
But no, it's good pressure by Haddam-Killingworth. That's all you need to do with a 1-0 lead. Just keep it on that side of the net, on the field, excuse me.
Julia Babbitt wearing 00 out there. Only a freshman. I guess you got to move up to be a junior or senior to wear those single numbers, or the traditional numbers, perhaps, as you might call it. Well, it's good to see Taylor Berger controlling the ball here to the near side after being briefly injured. Hit it high, knocked down, great hand-eye coordination by Morrison right there.
Yeah, that's a good point to all these players. The hand-eye coordination needed to hit the round ball, a round-ended stick is vital. So can't stress that enough. And to keep control of it.
Stearns trying to get control right now. And she was obstructed by Samantha Washkowitz, who's been so effective today. She had a block too, didn't she, behind her goalkeeper,
yes.
Serino?
Good memory, Don. You're right.
Long shot towards goal. Sneaky shot by Slater. Rebound, battle for it. Serino got a piece. How about that shot off the wing here by Slater? Serino had to be alert to it.
Unbelievable play. Another kick save. Almost like it was done in slow motion. She makes it look easy. But very, very difficult play. Good look at her right there in net. The freshman.
Well, we're down under 9, closer to 8 minutes remaining in the contest. And a big timeout called down below. Stonington to talk some offensive strategy. They need one to tie up Haddam-Killingworth. 1-0 score, goal at 38-26 of the first by Kylie Anderson. We'll pause with a breakdown below. Back with more of this Class S championship after this. All right, there you go. Megan Serino going back to her position down to her right. She's been the story of the day, the freshman Haddam-Killingworth. I don't think we're overstating it, Mike. We've mentioned it a few times that Serino has been wild, willy, lucky, and good all in one game.
And very aggressive as well. So coming out of the net, cutting down a lot of angles.
Schroyer trying to poke it through. There's a shot. Save made by Serino, and it's kicked away. Crowley had the opportunity. Serino with yet another stop.
Let's credit Taylor Berger as well, right in the net, Don. Getting a stop in the post, as well as Serino.
Crowley with the pass on the corner. They bring it out to Morrison. It hopped over his stick, rolls on back. Peterson tried to play it forward. That was blocked away. And the ball to the sideline. How about Serino again? Incredible. Ball control to the sideline. It'll be Haddam-Killingworth with a chance to clear their half with Samantha Washkowitz starting play. And she rattled it too strongly, and it's right back to Stonington.
You know, credit Stonington. They've been very aggressive, been getting good looks, but you have to tip your cap. Sereno's been unbelievable.
Yep, Schroyer trying to advance. Excuse me, Mike. Down under 7 minutes remaining on the official game clock. That ball again just scorched out of play to the near side. Got to be alert if you're at the official scores table down below. Ball played up ahead off of Stearns. And out of play once again, another restart. That was Berger on the defensive side. They turn it over to Haddam-Killingworth. Well, this will be an important opportunity here for Haddam-Killingworth. If they could move that ball downfield and burn a couple of minutes with some aggressive play at the offensive end, it will certainly settle the minds of the fans here enjoying this one.
Yeah, that's the thing. The clock is on your side if you're a Haddam-Killingworth fan and player. Clear it out of the zone. The Stonington fans are just trying to will this team to get more shots on goal, maybe break through. Keep in mind, too, last state championship for Haddam-Killingworth was in 2005. They had championships in 94 as well.
Good look at Stephanie Stearns, along with Libby Morrison. And also there, Molly Crowley. Stepping into the picture, Colby Berger. And there you go. Slap it through the middle. Slater will intercept it. Slater plays it upfield. They find the way into the circle. Stearns digging after Morrison. Centers it and put it right behind Crowley. They continue to apply pressure. They're going to get the stick on one of those passes one of these times, Mike.
No doubt about it. I mean, it's been really much all Stonington this half, Don, in terms of putting pressure and shots on goal.
Slater poking at it. Makata tried to clear it. Stonington with another start on the far side.
It's almost like they're playing with a man advantage, Stonington is, but they're not, obviously, but you get that feeling.
Good steal by Sheehan. Sheehan leads the attack. Plays it upfield. Anderson's going to challenge one-on-one. Anderson trying to move on in. Has some help. And the shot. Score! Jennifer Venuti makes it 2-0 Haddam-Killingworth.
Give credit to Anderson. She was able to break through the backside. A nice pass off the rebound. Back to the net for the insurance goal here. Jennifer Venuti, senior. Here's Anderson. She broke through. She has to go earlier. Venuti came right back. Far side corner. Give her credit for finding the opening hole and taking advantage of it.
So
Big
Venuti,
insurance.
Venuti with the goal as we come back to life here up in the booth, which is great to hear, isn't it? We're talking in the tunnel for a moment there, but we're back. So Venuti with the insurance goal to make it 2-0 Haddam-Killingworth. Morrison on the attack. Morrison now traveling into the circle, staying with it. Morrison, the shot. Sereno came out and never touched her. Looked like Morrison had kicked that, propelled it with the foot and over the back line. We will have a penalty corner upcoming. 2-0 Haddam-Killingworth. A goal late in the first half by Anderson and a goal moments ago by Venuti. Jennifer Venuti with the assist going to her teammate Anderson to make it 2-0.
It's got to be deflating, too, from a Stonington perspective, Don. You dominated this half.
Ball played side of the goal. Crowley was searching for it.
A lot of shots on goal, and then right at the end, going back the other way, Haddam-Killingworth puts one in to go with the 2-goal margin. But if you're Stonington, you just keep on attacking now. Just try to chip away. You still have over 3.5 minutes to go.
They'll play it to Slater. Slater tees it up. Shot was deflected, and it slipped through her teammate digging after it, LaFrance Boyce. Yep, Venuti with the goal. And Kylie Anderson picking up the helpers. Ball on the far side. Just about 3 minutes left here, Mike. It's been a fun one here today.
It has been, Don. Well played. Very limited officiating getting involved at all. And good opportunities at both ends, back and forth.
Slater digging after it. Boy, what a performance she has put on today for Stonington. It looks like it might be in a losing effort here, although we still have time remaining. They're looking for that miracle finish right now, an offensive explosion against Megan Serino and company.
Serino looking for back-to-back shutouts. Had a 1-0 shutout against Lawrence and Hall in the semifinals. A chance to match that here in the state finals.
I'm trying to describe her style of play. So aggressive as a goalkeeper.
You know, as a freshman too, which you know, freshmen coming in at times can be timid just naturally, but she has not been.
We get a timeout down below. Both teams get a chance to chat just a bit about the next 2 minutes and 15 seconds or so. Haddam-Killingworth with the lead at 2-0 over Stonington. You are watching the Class S Field Hockey Championships presented by the CIAC. Back with more right here on CPTV Sports. Absolutely incredible.
Don, that was like the icing on the cake right there. 2 saves, coming right back at it as the time expires. Great effort. Congratulations to Haddam-Killingworth. The number 4 seed finishes the year number 1.
They are joyous as they hang around the goal and their goalkeeper, Megan Serino. What a performance. Just want to make 1 point. Libby Morrison on that rush down that left side. Remember earlier in the half, she had that opportunity off the right side and she didn't shoot it. She hesitated momentarily. Well, Serino was in her head, and Serino was terrific today. Absolutely brilliant performance. Stay tuned for a post-game show. Haddam-Killingworth coming up with the win over Stonington, 2-0. They are your Class S Field Hockey Champions, all presented by the CIAC. Back with more, the post-game show upcoming.
Hockey Committee. They are Bob Hall, Field Hockey CIAC Chairman and Principal at Westbrook High School, Carol Jansen, the CIAC Field Hockey Committee Member and Principal at McGahee Middle School, Babby Noon and Dot Johnson, Maureen Perkins, Cookie Bromage, and Dawn O'Neill, the CIAC Committee Members. First, for the runner-up medals for the Class S Championship game, the medals go to the players from Stonington High School. Beginning with 00 Annie Nizinski. Number 1, Julie Favakovich. Number 2, Samantha Scheuer. Number 3, Celeste Courtney. Number 4, Emily Casada. Number 5, Molly Crowley. Number 6, Megan Dreer. Number 7, Kira Peterson. Number 8, Courtney Scherer. Number 9, Chloe Slater. Number 10, Margot Calmer. Number 11, Stephanie Stearns. Number 12, Tia LaFrance Boyce. Number 13, Jenny Sakovich. Number 14, Casey Williams. Number 15, Meg O'Leary. Number 16, Amanda Roy. Number 18, Lauren Hultgren. Number 21, Sarah Fitzgerald. Number 23, Brooke Aruda. Number 24, Claire Morehouse. Number 25, Abigail Contino. Number 27, Patricia Dunn. Number 28, Samantha Vislowski. Number 31, Abigail Blanchard. Number 32, Maeve Manfredi. Number 33, Libby Morrison. Number 38, Julie Feliciano. Number 41, Christine McNeil. And number 99, Jennifer Carroll. The Class S runner-up plaque goes to head coach Jenna Tuccio of Stonington High School. Congratulations, Stonington. And now the first place medals for the Class S Championship game. The medals go to the players from Haddam-Killingworth High School. Starting with 0, Julia Babbitt. Number 1, Tiana Field. Number 3, Teresa Tripodi. Number 6, Anna Federal. Number 7, Jennifer Halleck. Number 8, Hannah Casey. Number 9, Allison Sheehan. Number 10, Nikki Hauser. Number 11, Hannah Midori. Number 12, Jordan Millardo. Number 13, Tristan Perry. Number 14, Carolyn Fortuna. Number 15, Shannon Sledgick. Number 16, Jen Venuti. Number 17, Danny Roman. Number 18, Jessica McAllister. Number 20, Jenna Venuti. Number 21, Megan Hall. Number 23, Marissa Mancata. Number 24, Sammy Makowitz. Number 25, Aaron Buckley. Number 27, Casey Jacobs. Number 28, Sammy Waskowitz. Number 29, Taylor Berger. Number 34, Kylie Cherry. Number 36, Colby Berger. Number 38, Casey Harlow. Number 39, Jamie Little. Number 44, Kylie Anderson. And number 46, Megan Serino. And the Class S championship plaque goes to Patsy Commercia of Haddam-Killingworth High School. Congratulations, Haddam-Killingworth, and congratulations to both schools. A game well played.
All right, good look. Haddam-Killingworth, your Class S champions, as the captains come out to receive the trophy, the plaque that they'll display in this school representing this 2012 Field Hockey Championship season. And what a run for Haddam-Killingworth, the 4th seed, coming up big time today, knocking off 6th-seeded Stonington by the score of 2-0. The goal scorer back in the first, Kylie Anderson at 38-26 to give Haddam-Killingworth the 1-0 lead. Then the insurance goal set up by Anderson at 25-12 of the second half. Jennifer Venuti with a goal, a shutout to Megan Serino. Time and time again, she was a brick wall, and she had some help from her defensive mates, and just a fine effort here. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back with the CPTV Sports post-game show right after this.
Okay, here with Megan Sereno, winning goalkeeper of the Class S state champions, Haddam-Killingworth, and you did not allow a single goal in the entire state tournament. Talk about that and how you felt out there today.
Well, first of all, I couldn't have done it without my defense. Our defense is amazing. Taylor Berger, Sam Waskowitz, Tiana Field. I think that we've been really tight this season, and we've gotten really close, and that helps a lot. And I think that a lot of it was that we have so much confidence in each other that it's easy to make these saves. And
it seemed like you went out a lot in box. Was that part of your strategy to cut off the angles a lot during the game?
yeah, I know that I can because I've got Taylor and Sam and Tiana there to back me up. So I know that if it gets by me, I have them to back me up. So.
Talk about it. Only a freshman. How nervous were you before the state final, if any? How did you deal with those nerves throughout?
We were nervous, but we were confident. So, I mean, we believed. So we didn't really have much to worry about, I think. We knew it was going to be a tough game, but we had a really good feeling going into this game.
Well, congratulations, state champions.
Thank you.
Well, there you go. She believed, and Haddam-Killingworth is the Class Ace S state champions. For Don Boyle, I'm Mike Altier, and the entire CPTV Sports crew here at Wethersfield High School. We thank you so much for watching. So long and good night.